Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today, book Baby Kermit Magic Blanket Ride from 1991. So let's get started. Kermit Blanket was his favorite thing in the world. It was small, soft, and yellow, and it had a wonderful smell. He took his blanket with him everywhere and slept with it every night. To Kermit, this blanket was a toy, a costume, and a very special friend, all rolled in one. "Kermit," said Piggy one morning, "why don't you put your blanket away and come and play with us? We are going to play hide and seek." "I don't know," said Kermit, dreamily. "Maybe a little later." He took his blanket over to a corner of the room and laid it out flat on the floor. "You and I can have a lot of fun together, blanket," said Kermit, gently patting it. Soon he felt himself and his blanket drifting together to a misty land. Slowly the blanket rose from the nursery floor. It floated in the air. Kermit sat cozily in the middle of it and looked over its edge. He could see the others still playing on the nursery floor. "Take me someplace really different today, blanket," said Kermit. The blanket lifted Kermit a little higher in the air to an open window. Together they floated out the window and hovered over the neighborhood. "I wonder where are we going?" said Kermit to himself. The blanket rose in the air. Higher and higher it went. Below them, Kermit could see the people and the cars on the street, growing smaller and smaller. Soon he could only see buildings, and then even the building was too small to see. "We are going to the moon." "Wait, are we going to the moon?" he asked the blanket, wonderingly. As if in answer, the blanket rose higher still. The sky was dark all around them, except for the twinkle of a distant star. They were in outer space. Kermit was wearing a space helmet and a space suit with gloves. He peeled back over his shoulder, and there was the Earth, looking like an enormous white, green, brown, and blue marble in the sky, growing farther and farther away. "Blanket, this is a great ride ever," said Kermit. They were getting very close to the moon. It loomed before them, huge and glowing white, in the dark sky. "Can we land there for a while?" asked Kermit, breathless with excitement. Just over the moon's surface, the blanket slowed down. It landed with a thump, which gave Kermit a jolt. "That was one small thump for a blanket," said Kermit. "That one giant bump for a frog." He got up and took a few steps. The surface of the moon felt grainy and crunchy. Kermit's body felt so light he found that he could jump high into the air with almost no effect at all. He bounced around happily for quite a long time. Then he hopped up to a small pile of moon rocks. He picked up one and stuck it inside one of his space gloves. It had a rough surface, full of holes. It was a wonderful being on the moon, but there was one thing missing. "I'm hungry," said Kermit, "and we didn't bring any food with us. We better go back to the nursery." Kermit got back on the blanket. "Home blanket," he said. Smoothing the blanket rose again. Together they sped through the blackness of space. Kermit felt the space suit slipped off and they got back to Earth. Before long, they flew over Kermit's house and right up to the nursery window, which was still open. They floated in and landed with a thump on the rug. "Lunchtime," called Nanny. "Come on, Kermit," said Piggy. "You missed all the fun." Kermit looked down at his wonderful blanket. "That what you think," he said softly, as he joined his friend for lunch. So that was Baby Kermit Magic Blanket Ride from 1991. To be like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.